Today, I'm comparing and testing small and cheap LEGO Ninjago sets with upgraded versions, and I'll be using all 36 sets to build massive hero and villain armies throughout the video to see which side is stronger. The first thing I bought is this tiny $5 set, which is a combiner mech that can break down into a few mini builds, including a dragon, a jet, a car, and a micro robot. This set is pretty cool for what it is, but it's really small and you can actually buy a way better version for $100. This is the same LEGO set, but bigger. It's made from combining Zane, Ryu the Dragon, a jet, and a vehicle with some big off-road tires. These all look great as their own builds, but when you combine them together, it's awesome. The combiner mech is tall and it looks very unique with the dragon mounted on its back. We also get a bunch of minifigures included with this set, and after adding all the good guys so far to the hero army, things are off to a great start. We only have 3 villains right now, but Noct from the Forbidden 5 was included in the big combiner mech set, and I'm planning on collecting all 5 members in this video to be leaders of the villain army. The next small set I bought is Jay's Mech Battle Pack, which is only $10. It comes with Jay in a tiny mech, Lloyd, a Wolf Mask Claw Warrior, and a Wolf Mask Guard. I was able to find more of this set on sale for $7 each, so I decided to pick them up for army building, and I called in my friend Yako to help me with assembling them so we can speed up the process. We built all of the battle packs and got the villains added to their army, which makes a big difference. I also added Lloyd and Jay to the hero army, but I want to include a larger mech for Jay, so I bought the upgraded Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider set. The mech looks great on its own with a cool cape design and an absolutely fire choice of footwear. The dragon has a crazy looking head and mini jet engines on the wings. When you put it into chicken jockey mode, this combo makes for a fierce opponent. With all the minifigures that are included, you get some strong additions to both armies, including our second member of the Forbidden 5. And now, we're ready for the next cheap set. I bought Kai's Motorcycle Speed Race, and this set is honestly not bad for $10. The little motorcycles are fun to zoom around, and the minifigures are pretty cool, but I want something bigger, so I picked up this set, which costs $100. The Ninja Combat Vehicle comes with 2 huge motorcycles with some large squishy tires, and these are way more fun to drive around. You also get a jet with some spring-loaded missile launchers, and you can combine everything together to create a massive racer tank type of vehicle. I love the shaping of the combined vehicle with its angled wings and swords, and you can pick up some serious speed if you give the tank a good push. After adding all the figures and vehicles from these sets into the villain and hero armies, I felt like the villains could use a tank as well, so I picked up Destructoid, which is a Ninjago set from over 10 years ago. It comes with some cool weapons like a spinning saw blade and a big sword, as well as blades that move up and down when you drive the tank forward. The best feature is the disc shooter, which is great for knocking down enemies. I like all the minifigures that are included, and it's a great addition to the army. The next small set is Zane's Battlesuit Mech, which only costs $10, and it comes with some pretty decent minifigures, including Drix, who is the 3rd member of the Forbidden 5. The mech itself is really small, so I want to upgrade it for the army using this much larger Titan mech. This is one of my favorite Ninjago mechs between the dangerous weapons it has, the imposing stance, and the white and blue color scheme. The golden ninja that's included looks awesome, and the armies are really starting to take shape with all of these new additions. I still have even bigger mechs, vehicles, and locations to build coming later in this video, so subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far, and let's keep building. Lloyd's pullback race car is $25, and it has a really strong motor, which makes the set a lot of fun to play with. It even has enough power to fly off a ramp, and it drives really fast at full speed. But this isn't even Lloyd's fastest vehicle. Lloyd's jet mech is $110, and it's an awesome set. The jet mech is actually pretty big and looks great in mech mode. Changing it into jet mode is pretty easy, and it's perfect in this configuration for going up against the Spectre Dragon that's also included. This thing looks super cool, and that's not all, because you also get a speeder bike for Sora and Kerr, which means I only have one more member of the Forbidden 5 left to collect before I have all of them. With these additions to the armies, I think it's only fair that the villains get their own jet, so I also bought Roz and Aaron's Super Storm Jet. This jet is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and it splits up into 3 separate parts, with a small flyer for the front section and a little dragon that separates from the back of the jet. When the whole thing is combined, it looks super clean, and it helps boost the firepower for the villain army once it's added to the ranks. The next cheap set that I bought might be one of my favorite ones so far. You get these spinners that you can launch and battle with friends, and it reminds me of the Beyblades that I used to play with when I was 6 or 7 years old. The small structure included in the set can be destroyed in battles, and it looks like it would make for a good base for one of the armies, but I want something bigger, so I bought the Wolf Mask Shadow Dojo for $120. This set is actually awesome. Aside from how cool it looks, it also has a bunch of play features, like the battle courtyard where you can battle minifigures against each other. The ninja can use their climber gear on these zip lines, which kind of works, and the back of the set has some detailed interior sections. There's also a trap door that you can activate by pushing on this tree, a hidden weapons compartment, and a falling boulder that you can use to knock out enemies. The villains have a pretty solid base now, and all those ninja that were included in the sets add a lot to the hero army as well. Next up, I bought Aaron's Ninjago off-road buggy car. This thing has some great suspension and fun play features like these stud shooters and a big grappling hook that you can use to grab enemies. The vehicle didn't hold up too well when we ran our durability test on it, but thankfully I was able to put it back together. The set also comes with Baby Ryu, and I found an easy upgrade for this dragon for $16, so now it's big enough for Aaron and Sora to ride on it. It's a pretty basic build, but for the price, I think it's a great upgrade. I also want to add another dragon to the hero army, so I bought Rontu the Master Dragon for $50. The dragon actually looks really cool, and I love the colors, but the main reason I bought this set is because it comes with our 5th and final member of the Forbidden Five. After adding all these new sets to the armies, they're starting to look pretty huge, but I'm not done yet. This set comes with a small and basic mech for Aaron, and this interesting flyer for the Wolf Mask Warrior. The mech is honestly pretty lame though, and there are way better options for Aaron, like this upgraded Spinjitzu battle mech. I like the weapons that he comes with, and there's a little spot on the arm for mounting Ryu, which is great. There's an even more powerful mech for Aaron, which costs $70, but it's totally worth it because it's a combiner mech. You can team up Aaron and Lloyd to make a huge mech with a big staff weapon and wooden sandals. The hero army is really filling out after adding all these mechs to the layout, but let's keep going. This activity book comes with a tiny build for Zane. The build only has a few pieces, but when you put it together, you get a small snowmobile, but this doesn't really have any real play features, so I bought Zane's ice motorcycle as an upgrade. For $10, this thing is awesome, and if you push down on the back, these blades shoot out on the side, so you can drive by and take out a bunch of enemies all at once. After adding these vehicles to the army, I think we could use some more mechs, so I decided to get Cole's Elemental Earth mech. I love the colors with this because it looks like it's on fire, and it comes with a big hammer for crushing enemies. While it's cool, it's nowhere near as awesome as this upgraded mech for Cole, which might be one of the best LEGO mechs ever made. It has crazy articulation, so it can hit all kinds of different poses. Its weapon is a recolored Ornithopter blade from Dune, and both of these mechs help make the hero army even more intimidating. I recently found the Ninja Team combo vehicle on sale for 50% off. This thing is fun to drive around, and it splits apart into a tank, 2 motorbikes, and a flyer, which is a great feature. It comes with this crazy looking minifigure with giant claws and a Wolf Mask General, but this next combiner is even more awesome, at least in my opinion. The fully combined mech is tall and absolutely loaded with weapons. It can split apart into a mech for Kai, a jet for Jay, a driller car for Cole, and a tank for Zane. I think it looks best in mech mode, but it can fall over pretty easily, so I need to be careful when adding it to the army with the rest of the sets that we've built so far. The set also included a vehicle for the snake villains, which gave me some more good stuff to add into the villain army. I decided to grab another elemental mech since the villains don't have any mechs in their army so far, and this wolf mech that's included will help give them a bit more of a fighting chance. Kai's mech could use a bit of an upgrade though, so I bought the Fire Knight mech. This mech comes with an awesome display base with a monster at the bottom, and you can take the mech off the stand to hit all kinds of different poses. After adding these mechs into their armies, I think it's time to finally make a base for the hero army since the villains have the Wolf Mask Dojo. I found this set on sale for $30, and you can battle against a friend with the dueling area in the front to see who is more skilled. Just below the massive statue, you can knock minifigures down the stairs by pulling this piece on the back of the set. You can also pull this piece here to knock down more minifigures with this giant drum, making this one of the most fun sets to play with so far. This is definitely too small to be a base for the hero army at this point, so I bought the Tournament Temple City for $250, and this set is seriously awesome. It's a really great display model, but it also has a ton of different play features. You can make minifigures fight next to the blacksmith shop by turning this wheel here. There's a cave for a dragon in the middle and some rocks that fall down when you press here. There's also a hidden spot for weapons here behind this rock and a secret door to go back into the caves next to the blacksmith shop. The caves have some nice interior details and spots for minifigures to hang out on the inside, and the interior of the temple has full details on every level. This set is way too big to fit in with the rest of the army, but I'll get all the minifigures added into both armies armies, and now they're finally complete. Setting up both armies to face off against each other took up my entire table, but the end result is awesome. Let me know which army you think has the best chance of winning a battle down in the comments below. If you like LEGO mechs and armies, check out some of my other videos on the end screen now, and thanks for watching.